It's like a kid, just runs around all day. He's very explosive.
That's right, Trevor Lawrence has just confirmed why so many NFL players are fed up with Travis Hunter. And it's not only because of his flashy, explosive play style. The real issue, the endless circus that follows him, from his wife's messy affair scandal, sucking the spotlight away from game prep, to heated confrontations in the locker room with Comets, all become too much.
I hate to be a Jacksonville Jaguars. We didn't want you. Huh? We didn't want you. That's what you said on your team. They said they're trying to get rid of you. You know like quarterbacks that much. You said what? You know they don't like quarterbacks that much. Who? They only got you because they have you. Nah, Tennessee love quarterbacks.
And when it comes to Hunter's priorities, the tension is now at a boiling point. Here's the breakdown. Lawrence has exposed just how damaging Hunter has been to team chemistry. What should have been Jacksonville's most critical season in years is being overshadowed by a rookie who's turned the locker room into a powder keg. At first, Hunter's rare two-way talent had the league buzzing, but excitement has shifted into something uglier, constant media storm that veterans believe is poisoning the culture and dragging focus away from football. Normally measured in public, Lawrence has started dropping sharp hints about Hunter's mindset. In July camp, he even slipped in a comment that many saw as a calculated dig at Hunter's focus.
Selfishly, yeah, I definitely want him on offense more. It's almost like, do you want to come catch touchdowns, or you want to maybe break up a pass or two a game? Like, that's the decision you got to make.
But this wasn't about play calling. It was about commitment. That shift in tone shows how Lawrence's view of Hunter has changed over time. Early on, he backed his rookie without hesitation, but as the drama has piled up, his comments have grown sharper. NFL insiders point out that when a veteran QB starts airing concerns publicly, it means the issues behind closed doors are even worse. On the Pardon My Take podcast, Lawrence admitted he deliberately targeted Hunter during defensive drills. He framed it as friendly competition, but the message was clear. Pick a lane, because this split focus isn't working. And Lawrence isn't alone. Veterans across the league see Hunter's obsession with being a two-way star as rookie naivety. Proof he doesn't yet grasp how brutal the NFL grind really is. What frustrates established players even more is how Hunter's personal drama keeps hijacking the conversation, turning Jacksonville into a tabloid sideshow instead of a serious football team. Relationship scandals, endless social media buzz, this is exactly the kind of distraction championship veterans can't stand. Even Lawrence's compliments about Hunter's work ethic came with hidden concern. Calling him one of the hardest workers sounded nice, but adding that learning to playbooks is a lot for a rookie told a different story. In NFL language, that's a polite red flag. And every time Lawrence says he wants Hunter on offense more, it's clear he's tired of adjusting for what he sees as a teammate who's spreading himself too thin. His praise for Hunter's conditioning? It feels less like confidence and more like wishful thinking.
It's another system he's learning. It's 2 years in, 2 systems, and just been impressed by how he carries himself.
The situation only worsened with Hunter's obsession over media attention and his growing social presence. What started as a harmless custom handshake with Lawrence once viewed as team bonding has now become a lightning rod for criticism. Fans slam it as proof of misplaced priorities, and veterans across the league see it as Hunter failing to read the room. In the NFL, focus means everything, and Hunter's antics look more like a college kid chasing attention than a pro locking in on football. Lawrence even admitted he let Hunter take the lead during their Adidas commercial handshake shoot. On the surface, that sounds supportive, but in reality, it hints at a quarterback humoring his rookie while quietly questioning his mindset. Even describing Hunter as having a big personality carried the subtle weight veterans often use when talking about teammates who are more headache than help. Lawrence's public remarks about needed extra work in communication to sync with Hunter reveal the real story: frustration. Instead of a seamless fit, he's forced to bend his game around Hunter's unique situation. And his comparison of Diami Brown to Hunter, calling him the NFL version of Travis Hunter while sounding flattering, actually underscored the point. Brown brings versatility without the chaos, but Hunter's media circus hasn't stayed on the field. His marriage scandal has completely derailed Jacksonville's focus. Allegations that his wife, Leanna Len, cheated with a Jaguars teammate turned what should have been locked in preparation for 2025 into a full-blown tabloid nightmare. Veterans are furious, watching team chemistry collapse under the weight of gossip, crisis management, and unwanted headlines. The timeline makes it worse. Just months before the scandal broke, Hunter threw a lavish wedding on May 24, 2025, at Faith Farms in Athens, Tennessee. What should have been a celebration of high school sweethearts quickly became fuel for social media chaos. Veteran players now point to the timing of that wedding as proof Hunter doesn't grasp what it means to be a pro. The lead up to a rookie season is supposed to be all about conditioning, mental prep, and team building. Instead, Hunter chose flowers, photographers, and viral hashtags. As analyst Channing bluntly put it, this wedding never should have happened.
I respect Travis all too much, and when you say that, you're usually about to say something mean about somebody. Heard there was no prenup. I don't like that. This man's about to be a MVP type candidate, I think. I think he'll be an all-pro corner. I think he'll be a very good receiver. You know, we've heard the stories of the past when they were getting together, how she called the man ugly. I don't like all.
The cheating allegations are explosive, rumors claim. Len was caught in compromising situations with the Jaguars' teammates. Some even suggest Hunter stumbled onto DMS or leaked videos. No names have surfaced, but just the whispers have poisoned the locker room with suspicion. Exactly the kind of distraction veterans believe destroys championship culture. What makes it worse is the financial angle. Hunter never signed a prenup before marrying Len, despite his $46.65 million rookie deal. That decision has become locker room gossip, with veterans calling it the kind of rookie mistake that can wreck careers and drag down organizations. And this wasn't the first red flag. Back at the Heisman Trophy ceremony in December 2024, Len's flat reaction when Hunter's name was called failing even to sparked accusations of her being unsupportive or a gold digger. Veterans noticed, and many saw it as an early preview of bigger problems to come. Even afterward, her behavior fueled skepticism. At a New York pop-up event, Len looked visibly irritated as Hunter spent extra time taking photos with fans. Add in past controversies over leaked videos allegedly showing her with other men, and many questioned why. Hunter would tie his career to a relationship already drowning in doubt and drama. Things escalated again in July 2025, when Len posted a tearful TikTok video. Fans saw it either as guilt or a setup for divorce, one that could cost Hunter millions. Worst of all, it dropped right in the middle of training camp. Instead of focusing on football, Hunter was dragged into viral gossip. For veterans, that was proof his personal life had become a sideshow public entertainment instead of private stability. Social media only made the humiliation louder. On XL1 fan mocked, "Nope, I don't feel sorry for him. His wife's cheating, and these are the women y'all promote." Another was even harsher, writing, "The whole world told him this chick was bad news, and now she's supposedly with a teammate." Crazy TikTok videos about the scandal pulled millions of views, while Reddit threads shredded Hunter for ignoring obvious red flags. To veterans, that reaction only validated their worst fears about his judgment. The most damaging rumors yet? Pregnancy. Multiple reports claim Len might be expecting a child with the unnamed teammate. If true, it would be a soap opera nightmare capable of blowing up team chemistry entirely. Add in talk of a divorce that could cost Hunter half his rookie deal, and veterans see nothing but disaster. Facebook posts, with titles like "Travis Hunter goes off on wife after she cheats with Jaguars teammate," racked up thousands of views, amplifying the circus even more. And the timing couldn't be worse. After a disappointing 2-13 season in 2024, the Jaguars desperately needed focus heading into 2025 instead. One of their most hyped rookies has dragged them into a tabloid scandal that threatens to derail everything. Hunter's saga isn't just about one player's personal problems. It's a direct challenge to how NFL teams have operated for generations. Veterans who know championships are built on discipline and unity now see their carefully built culture collapsing under the weight of distractions they can't control. The brotherhood is breaking down. Travis Hunter's toxic presence has shredded Jacksonville's locker room fabric, creating fractures that stretch far beyond his messy marriage drama. What veterans most feared has come true: a culture poisoned by divided loyalties, growing frustration, and a collapsing sense of brotherhood, very foundation of playoff success. The cracks started showing immediately at Hunter's first organized team activities in June 2025. A viral clip showed him dancing during serious drills, only for undrafted rookie receiver Cam Camper to physically shove him back to the huddle. On the surface, it looked minor, but the deeper message was alarming. Veterans were so fed up with Hunter's antics that even rookies had taken it upon themselves to police him. That kind of peer correction almost never happens. Normally, veteran leaders quietly handle those moments through mentorship, but when a high draft pick is embarrassing himself to the point that undrafted players are stepping in, it signals something deeper. Veterans have already lost patience. Public embarrassment becomes the only way to send a message. To NFL veterans, every practice rep matters. Dancing during critical drills wasn't personality, it was disrespect. It showed a complete misunderstanding of the seriousness and sacrifice championship football demands. Instead of locking in, Hunter was showboating, and the locker room saw it as proof that his priorities were completely misaligned. Reports quickly surfaced that teammates were frustrated, fed up with what they saw as immaturity disguised as energy. Fans piled on too, calling Hunter a clown and predicting opponents would target him for his antics. What should have been the start of a promising career turned into a divisive spectacle, both inside the team and out. The speed of the backlash revealed the bigger truth. Hunter wasn't just testing boundaries, he was already destroying trust. In a culture where every ounce of preparation matters, his carefree approach represented exactly the kind of modern athlete behavior veterans resent. To them, it was confirmation that Hunter simply doesn't understand what professional football requires. The fact that fans predicted opponents would target Hunter for his showboating showed how his actions were being read as weakness and immaturity, not confidence or team spirit. No one feels that tension more than Trevor Lawrence. What should have been a smooth quarterback-receiver partnership has turned into an exhausting balancing act. Lawrence has openly talked about needing extra work and more communication, just to build chemistry with Hunter, words that reveal a veteran forced to accommodate a rookie, instead of the other way around. Early on, Lawrence's enthusiasm was genuine. He congratulated Hunter on draft night with, "Congrats, man. I was hoping we'd have a chance to get you." But that excitement has faded. Now his praise carries an edge of subtext. Calling Hunter like a kid who runs around all day may sound positive, but beneath it sits a clear concern. Hunter has energy, but not discipline. Championship quarterbacks don't want childlike enthusiasm. They want veteran-level focus. Lawrence has tried to keep things diplomatic, often highlighting Hunter's conditioning and physical gifts. But by focusing on fitness, he avoids addressing the real problem: maturity, decision-making, and culture. The infamous custom handshake between the two made those cracks even clearer. Lawrence painted it as fun, saying Hunter's big personality drove the idea. But fans and veterans saw it differently, a pointless distraction in the middle of crucial preparation. In winning cultures, leaders guide rookies. Here the rookie was guiding the leader. The backlash was brutal. Comments like they're out there dancing instead of working. And this is why the Jaguars can't win spread across social media. For veteran players who know that public perception fuels locker room culture, this wasn't just noise, it was proof that their fears about Hunter were becoming reality. The handshake controversy captured the deeper problem. Hunter's vision of team building clashes with everything traditional football culture values. Veterans believe in substance over style. Hunter keeps giving them style over substance. Veterans who've spent years building winning cultures, no fans reward focus, dedication, and professionalism, not flashy handshakes and social media stunts. The backlash to what Hunter thought was team bonding exposed a deeper disconnect between his understanding of football, culture, and the expectations of veterans. And longtime fans, that disconnect has only widened. Around the league, even players like Travis Kelce have questioned whether Hunter can sustain his rare two-way role, warning that opponents will deliberately target him to wear him down. For Jacksonville's coaching staff, that means designing special protections and rotations, time and energy that should be spent sharpening schemes, now wasted managing Hunter's vulnerabilities. Then came the marriage drama. For many veterans, it was the breaking point. What was once a locker room annoyance has turned into a full-blown distraction, constant headlines, rumors of internal conflict, and the exact kind of circus that derails championship hopes. On their own, the dancing incident, the handshake controversy, or the marriage story might have been survivable. But together, they've created a toxic storm where team building and veteran leadership take a backseat to crisis management and PR damage control. No one feels that pressure more than Trevor Lawrence. Publicly, he continues to support his teammate. Privately, his repeated hints that Hunter should focus more on offense reveal a leader running out of patience. Championship veterans expect rookies to blend seamlessly into the culture, not require constant accommodation. As the 2025 season looms, the question isn't whether Hunter can play both ways. It's whether Jacksonville can rebuild the trust, focus, and brotherhood that his arrival has fractured. And based on the mounting frustrations, that repair job may take years, if it's even possible. Thanks for watching. To stay updated with more stories like this, click the card on screen.